Hi, because your finger just pointed at me. Well, I don't listen.
You've been fingered.
I have not listened.
You don't listen.
No.
You just got fingered.
Freddie got fingered. Jeffrey got fingered. Hi, welcome back to Metal Rules TV, where the underground meets the playground. I'm Jeff Rapport, and I don't listen.
I'm Matt Givens, and I don't observe.
I'm Necrodemius, and I really don't care to observe sometimes.
I'm Lawrence.
Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. So now, I figured we'd bring this news up because everybody knows about it. It's like, you know, whose side are you on? What do you believe? Good. You know, we all know about the 6 feet under. You don't.
Yes.
You know?
He doesn't know.
I don't know shit about anything. I don't really.
At least you admit it.
I know Metallica. That's about all I know.
Okay, well, they're not involved in this story at all.
No.
No. You would have been tough during the news section, wouldn't you? Yeah.
Huh?
But,
yeah, if it was by myself, yeah.
Yeah, you probably would just like curl up into a little ball and.
Well, consider I don't pay attention to much of anything like when it comes to music. It's actually kind of funny because
yeah, you're a musician.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, I just compose my own thing and I don't really listen to anybody else.
That's good. At least you know you're getting your original sources, not
but
just
I mean, I am supportive, you know, but I just don't really pay too much attention.
Well, in this news story, we don't know exactly what happened because it's news on different camps. Allegedly, from both camps, but basically the thing is Chris Barnes punch traps Ryan. Basically. And what story you want to believe is what actually happened. So, I don't know, thoughts on this whole thing? Have you heard all the different stories?
I read both accounts, and the only thing I'm going to say is, as far as I'm considered, it's basically a battle of egos in the first place. So, it's really hard to believe any of them. It's just like, if something like that really occurred, why would you want to broadcast it all over the internet, for one thing? Because all it's going to do is just create a lot more drama than what it is. And obviously Travis Ryan must have gotten a pretty good response, because I just heard recently that Decapitation is going to be playing a free show in Philly on Monday. So
as soon as it happened, they put out a notice, hey, anybody looking for shows, we're off this tour, we want to do something.
Yeah, they still want to keep playing.
Apparently they're doing that, and it's supposed to be a free show.
We're going.
Yeah, we're probably going.
Yeah.
Our old drummer's open to that.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
So you going to that show too?
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, why not? It's a free show. I'm going to go.
I've never been.
That's the best price.
I've never been a big fan of Cattle Decapitation, really, or 6 Feet Under. I did recently see the Cattle Decapitation video, which everybody says is gross and sickening.
No, I still haven't seen it. Gender reassignment or something?
Yeah.
Forced gender reassignment.
Yeah.
I honestly have to say this. I mean, me watching videos from the 90s, early 2000s that are supposedly sick. The only band I think that used to be really good at putting together videos as far as sickness is concerned is Pungent Stench. To me, they had Shrunken Mummified Bitch, Sick Bizarre The Face Creation. I don't think Viva La Muerte was considered sick, because all of it was really a performance video anyway. You
didn't find that video a little bit offensive and grotesque?
I can sit and watch Traces of Death all day. So honestly,
so it looked really I don't know, it looked real.
Well, with a lot of technology, I'm sure.
Did it look like when you mutilate your own genitals? Was it similar to that?
Basically, the guy was cutting his cock off, man. It was a nice, high definition close up, and it looked like, I don't know, it was pretty insane to watch.
I'm not bothered by any of that, really.
Have you seen?
I like cocks getting cut off.
Have you guys seen BME Pain Olympics?
Yeah.
No, I have not.
I've seen it.
Yeah, that didn't bother you?
No.
That made me cringe.
Nothing really makes me cringe. Only weird things make me cringe. It's kind of...
2 girls, 1 cup?
No. Doesn't bother me.
That make you want to have some ice cream?
Yes.
Soft serve.
Oh my god. I don't know, to me, I mean, if you really want to go to the level of grotesque, to me, I got into real grotesque horror movies when I was 14 or 15. So, I mean, stuff like that really doesn't bother me.
I thought it was pretty gross. And I thought it was cool, and I also thought it was pretty gross.
The idea is gross, but I think it's fake anyway, so, it's not really... It doesn't bother
me. Oh, wait, no, it's fake, but it looked pretty cool. It looked pretty real.
Wait, what are you talking about, the video now?
Yeah.
I think you're talking about 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
Oh, 2 girls, 1 cup?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, yeah.
I thought that was
all
fake.
of it, all of it I think is fake.
Yeah, because the poop looked too much like soft serve ice cream.
Yeah.
It came out, I was like...
Obviously, you haven't watched
was more funny
you haven't
than
watched a
anything.
lot of Japanese porn.
Oh, so sorry.
Not really. Oh, he's saying Japanese porn. Owashi. So anyways, we were talking about actually the cattle decapitation versus in an actual fight, who would actually win? Who do you think would win in an actual? If they actually had, they were on guard, Travis and
Chris Barnes' reflexes would be really slow from all the weed.
Yes,
he probably wouldn't be able to feel much pain at the same time. So
I don't know. For some reason, I would want to make the odds even. I would get both of them drunk and just do it like ECW style. Have like a ring full of nothing but barbed wire and baseball bats, and just let them beat the crap out of each other until one of them just is like deceased or something. But
wait, King Felly's involved?
Yeah.
He's like part of us.
That's who my money's on.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I would like Keith Valley.
Both their heads.
Oh my God! I would just say put Keith Valley as a referee then.
Yeah. Just so he can start talking and just do his all his faces and.
Oh my goodness!
So you told me when I told you about this, you had a lot to say on this. So what do you have to say on this matter?
That's all I've been saying. No, not really a lot to say, but Chris Barnes to me, he has kind of a reputation of people call him one take Barnes. You know what I mean? He doesn't really put much effort to his vocals really. I personally am much more of a Corpse Grinder fan. We've discussed this a lot as far as vocally goes. 6 Feet Under, I've never been a big fan of because their stuff is just kind of. I mean, I'm a huge Obituary fan, so the first album, in the beginning I liked when Alan West was in the band, but then later on their stuff was just kind of like, for me it was kind of like you were talking about the hipsters earlier. It would seem like people that were trying to get like cred for being death metal fans. Oh, but I like 6 Feet Under though. You know what I mean? Like people would try and say stuff like that.
It would seem odd.
If you're talking about 6 Feet Under with Haunted, though, to me I would have to disagree with you.
Haunted I liked, yeah.
I would even say liked. I couldn't stand Haunted really.
Okay. Right.
I mean anything 6 Feet
I'm wrong
Under
and
put
you're
out.
right.
I mean, to me. When it came to like comparing Obituary to 6 Feet Under, I think he put a lot more effort into doing Obituary than he did 6 Feet Under.
Well, clearly he did, obviously.
I like Obituary way more than.
Obituary
they're one of
is
my favorite
death
bands.
metal
Yeah,
band,
but I like them way better.
By far.
I mean, and if you see like half the songs that Chris Barnes does anyway, you hear people constantly call death metal like a bunch of Cookie Monster vocals. That is like the epitome of like Cookie Monster.
He's the one that started that.
Compared to friggin' Corpse Grinder, who you can actually understand what he's talking about in his vocals, and to me, had one of the best death metal bands to come out of Florida in the '90s. So put that
Monstrosity, you're about?
Monstrosity,
I love
yes,
Monstrosity.
and to me,
that Millennium album he was on is amazing. Yeah.
Oh yes, definitely. And then you get Cannibal Corpse. I guess even when Chris Barnes was still doing that, the only album that I could really get into that had him was like the first one. Everything after that was just like.
I like the Bleeding, but more musically than his vocals, definitely.
Well, my thoughts are, I actually like both bands, but and as far as the thing, we weren't there.
Yeah, that's.
And now it's just like because one side, one guy says one thing, it's really just for them, those two, to hash it out. So it's I don't know. It's really fair to take a side either way because who the fuck knows?
I'm definitely not taking a side. I would just say do it ECW style and let them.
Yeah, there you go. Hash it out.
Literally bash it out. I mean, to me, like I said, especially in this day and age, you really shouldn't be having an ego in the first place because of the fact that, especially in metal now, you definitely are not going to be making a lot of money doing this type of art, especially with what we do. It's, it's a definite. We know we ain't making money, so.
Now you're losing money, really.
Yeah.
I lost a lot of money with that right there.
Yeah.
So I guess that's pretty much what we have on that, right?
So long and the short of it, I tend to want to take Travis's side, but I don't know what happened.
Yeah. And we like Josh.
Yes, we like Josh a lot. He's a great guy.
Yes. And Pudding.
So if it was Josh telling the story, no question we believe it.
Yeah. Josh Elmore. Fade out.